Good evening to those who listen. 6:56 p.m., September 22nd, 2023. And this is going to just be a really short version of the long live stream I did earlier today. So it won't be, you can just listen and to watch the most important segments of the live stream. Last night, I saw that the comet turned red. It's green. It turned red. And supposedly it turned red on September 6th. Uh-oh. I just froze up. Okay. All right. Is this the September 6th? I'm going to start going to some tabs here now. Let's tab it up. All right. Bam, 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 and bam. All right. Here's the first article here from Newsweek. Wow. All right, so where's the date? There it is, up here, right here. September 6th, supposedly this happened. I didn't know about it until literally yesterday. So it's crazy. So this comet, Nishimura. Sorry, I'm going to move my computer over. Blah, blah, blah. First spotted on August 11th. See, this was from September 6th, so they didn't know. But yeah, and starting in mid-September, it was starting to be visible to the naked eye. Here's a picture of it here. Hopefully you guys can see this. And it's not blurry and all that, because they do that. This one is not it, though. This was Lovejoy in 2014. I don't know why they would show that there then. We want to see. As the comet moves towards the sun, it's followed by a trail of dust and ice released as it heats up. And that's how it changes colors, too. I was hoping this isn't a very good article on this, is it? So apparently a CME from the sun on September 2nd ripped away its tail in what's called, or what's known as a disconnection event. It's funny that it wasn't in the news. I didn't see it. Nobody else seemed to be reporting it either, which is really crazy too. Also, somebody this morning, or it was yesterday morning, someone in Florida recorded the comet in the sky, and it was red. Now, what I read was in the news article I read that even that it did turn red, that it would still appear to people, through their naked eye or through their photos, that it would still appear green. So it's crazy that somebody actually got it to be red. And it also is slingshotting around the sun, too. I'm getting lots of messages. I'm going to ignore them to get through this. Closest approach was on the 12th. And then the closest approach to the sun was the 17th, 5 days ago. All right, see, here's the things here saying when it was supposed to be more visible without visual aids even. All right, and that's about it for that one. All right, let's go back. I'm going to keep doing a few things, and then I'm going to go back and look at the comments. So we got Angel Mist. Welcome and God bless. I think when she saw it. Yeah, because, it wasn't supposed to be. What's wrong with my camera? It wasn't supposed to be red, at least to the naked eye. So this is crazy stuff. Is this the great red dragon that's in Revelation 12? I don't know. I want to show you guys now. Let's get up. October 4th thing. I don't know if this might be a stretch or something, but I'm going to say it anyway. You know how there's predictive programming in movies and everything. There's, the predictive programming for Back to the Future. Back to the Future. Good. I'm glad. Good. Thank you, Angel. Back to the Future had a lot of hidden messages in it. The time on the clock, when Doc and Marty are, he's revealing the DeLorean, and he rushes to the mall, and the time on the clock was 1:16. If you turn that upside down, you get those other numbers. Well, there's also the time clock when they have to get the bolt of lightning to be able to jump, the DeLorean back to the future. The time on the clock tower is 10:04 when the lightning strikes. 10:04 is October 4th. That's when the EAS test is. It might be a stretch saying all that, but you never know. It's really, but it could be visible over the next few weeks. See, now here we go again. So that would get us all the way through the middle of October, October 14th. So maybe the September 23rd is just a distraction for what's coming in October. I'm just throwing that out there. All right, here's a little bit of a illustration of the comet. So I don't know, where is this at? What time is it? September 17th. So it's right here. And I'm guessing it's going this way, so it's getting further away from Earth. So it's going to be brighter, but it's saying that even though it's getting brighter, it doesn't necessarily mean we'll be able to see it better. Although that video that they did where there was a red comet, here's a blurry shot of the comet here. No, can't. That's terrible. I wonder why it didn't show up. There we go. It kind of looks red there, don't it? Or just weird because the sky's red. Go back down. Ugh. Oh, sorry, you guys can't see this. I blew it up. I blew it up. I'll go to it in a second here. All right, so here we go. So between September 20th and 27th, which is now 22nd today, the comet was set around 1 hour after the sun. So now before we would see it in the morning sky before sunrise, and now it looks like it's going to be there right after sunset. Weird again. And it could be the source of the annual Sigma Hydrans meteor shower. Huh. So the passing of Nishimura could cause this year's shower to be much more active and visually stunning than normal. So December. So there's some more stuff to look for in the future. Looking at it. I'm going to say this again. I'm not sure, that any of it's going to happen. But on October 14th, if there's a blackout before the eclipse, do not look at the eclipse. Can you with eclipse glasses? I'm pretty sure you could, but don't look at it with your naked eyes. I just got a weird feeling about that. And also that could be the David Bowie Black Star where he's wearing like the not blindfold, but like a blindfold around his eyes. And it's like his eyes have been scorched out. I don't know. That ain't showing much. Let's go back over here and show you this. Here's the path of this eclipse. What happened? Okay. All right, so another weird thing to me is, I guess the eclipse just starts right here and then goes across. Now, if you remember, the 2017 eclipse started right in this area. I think it was maybe a little bit north, and then it went across the whole country. This one dips way down to the south. So the totality of it depends on where you're at. So in this area here is where I'm at. Well, it might be a little more. I'm supposed to be able to see 50%. And, obviously the closer you are to it, the more you'll see of it, of the, the totality of the more of an eclipse of it, I guess. So the whole United States should be able to see it at least partially. And then up into Canada, down through Mexico, Latin America, and South America. See, look at the way this thing goes. It's weird. And it goes, and then it kind of swings around. I always thought, and tell me what you guys know and what you've heard, but I always thought eclipses passed east to west, west to east, not dipping way down south and going way like the other eclipse is going this other way, up this way. To me, that just seems weird. I always thought they were supposed to pass like horizontally, not vertically. Discernment. Pole shift? Yeah, well, see, the pole shift, I correlate that with the passing of Planet X. See, I was thinking that it was possible that either this eclipse on the 14th of October or the April 8th, 2024 eclipse could actually be Planet X eclipsing the sun and not the moon. But again, that's just a theory. It's just throwing that out there. I don't know. What else did I want to say? So for the October 4th EAS test, this is what I'm going to do, and everybody, just think about what you're going to do, because I don't know exactly what's going to happen. Is it just going to be a test, and it's just a test and that's it, or is there something more nefarious going to happen? I'm planning on 3 hours. Right? Exactly. Right. And if you remember when Jesus, Mitchell, welcome. God bless. If you remember when Jesus was crucified, the sky was dark for 3 hours. Wait a minute. Wait just a minute. Wow. If I remember right, and please tell me if this is right or not, but in the Bible, didn't it say that when Jesus was crucified, there was a great earthquake, there was also the sun was darkened for 3 hours. Eclipse. Wasn't it at 9 a.m. to noon? Somebody please let me know. I don't know where that's at in the Bible, but there's also, people that recorded it and said that the sun was dark for 3 hours, and it was a certain time. Was it 9 a.m. to noon? Wouldn't that be something? The third hour, 9 a.m. to the 6th. Oh my! Wow! What is the odds of Jesus being crucified, the sun being darkened, or an eclipse, from 9 a.m. to noon, and then this one, 9 a.m. to noon? October 14th could be something significant. Does anybody find that interesting?
I do.
Wow. To me, that's amazing. Wow.
Too much of a coincidence to be a coincidence.
Jesus, crucifixion. I'm just writing this down too because it's amazing. 9 a.m.
I just thought of something really fast too. They changed the calendar they changed the calendar, and time has been different. And one time I was trying to figure that out because I was trying to calculate, when the tribulation and all that stuff could start. And it came out to be like 10 years difference. So if you take the time when Jesus was crucified, which would have been 33 AD, and then add 2,000 years to it, and then you get 2033. But maybe if it was 10 years off, it would be 2023.
To noon. And this eclipse, 9 a.m. to noon. That's just amazing.
It is amazing.
They're open, wide open. Wow. So everybody, please be aware and alert and pray on this. Pray for more confirmation, more discernment for this. Wow. Okay, so Mitchell here believes that we go through the full tribulation. I believe that we go through at least half of the tribulation. Right. Full armor. Full armor, people. Whole armor of God. Thank you, Mitchell. I'm just trying to do my best to help people see what's going on. And I just pray that the Lord uses me. I believe everything that's been happening lately with me. And let me know what you guys think about this too. I believe that me getting this disability now at this time is helping me so I don't have to work as much and I can do more of this, more reading the Bible, more praying, more doing live streams and trying to show people what's going on. That's, maybe I shouldn't be working at all. I don't know. Well, another weird coincidence is I just changed my schedule from Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday to just Wednesday and Saturday. And of course, Wednesday, October 4th is the EAS test. I'm going to tell people now, hopefully nobody from my work will see this, but I am not going to work on October 4th. Oh, and talking about October 4th again before I forget again, because I think I didn't say what I was going to say. October 4th, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set up my computer so it is facing towards the TV. TV is going to be on, and I'm going to set up my two phones. One's not in service, but I'm pretty sure it'll probably still get the test. I'm going to set it up so the phones are on and working too, and I'm going to record at that time when the test is going on. I am planning on leaving, and everyone has to decide what they want to do, but I'm going to leave and let it record. I'm going to go a little bit out of town where there's less cell phone towers. So, if they are going to be broadcasting some crazy frequencies that, because I've heard some crazy stuff about the graphene that, once they do that, it could, the people that have the jibby jabs, right. That's all we can do is we just have to plant our seeds and hope that people will listen. That's why I tell people, just listen to what I'm saying, put it in the back of your mind. And then if something, if it happens later on, you can come back and say, oh yeah, I remember, Stefan or this other channel was saying something about this. And then, and, a lot of people just ignore everything. But if anything, just listen, listen to everybody. Have an open mind on everything. Pray for discernment. But, have it in the back of your mind so if it does happen, you know what to do. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Yes. All right, so we have to have faith that God will protect us. In Psalm 91 says that we will be protected. And Ephesians 6 is saying the whole armor of God. We will be protected. God will protect us. I keep thinking of the Psalm 91 part. 1,000 shall fall at thy side and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Right? Okay, you've got a good point there. Wow, that's good. Mitchell, you might have changed my mind. You might have changed my mind. I was just thinking, because, I'm sensitive to a lot of stuff. And, I'm sure with me getting hit with all these frequencies now, it's not good for your health and all that too. But Mitchell, you are right. You are right. You are right. Right. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Wow. That is just totally awesome. You're right. You're right. You're right. Yeah. If we don't have faith that God will protect us, all right. All right. All right. Wow. That's really deep. That's wow. Thank you, Mitchell, for that. Everybody should be listening to that. They're, reading this, listening, and taking that to heart. Because, yes, that's what God says. He will protect us. And if we don't have faith that He will protect us, then what are we doing? You're right. We're running away. Yeah. I don't know. I just didn't want to get zapped by, all the frequencies. That's what I was thinking. But, yeah, you're right, though. If we don't trust God, through little things, and then when the big things happen, where's our faith at? You were right. Wow. Powerful. Powerful. Wow. Yeah, exactly. You are exactly right. Very good, Mitchell. Thank you. Thank you for that. I hope other people also take that to heart there too. Wow. Wow. All right. You're right. I'm going to go ahead and record it, but I'm going to be here then. Maybe I'll go to the basement though. Here it is. Yeah. What? Yeah. Wow. That's right. That's right. You're right. Wow. Very, very good. And it kind of froze up a little here. Right. Okay. Yes. Okay. Good. Thank you. All right. Here we go. I'm just going to play this. And until it was brought to my attention through many comments, many people were commenting about this. That on October 14th, the eclipse forms a diamond ring on the finger. Oh, wow. Of Virgo. I shared with you about Comet Nishimura coming through Virgo and going right into the tail of Hydra. Hydra represents a beast. Right. With many heads and horns. Oh. And Revelation 12, the second sign of Revelation 12, talks about the tail of the dragon casting out a third of the stars. Oh, wow. So maybe it's not the tail of the comet. Many heads and horns, and the Hydra is exactly that. Tail of Hydra. I studied that yesterday, and you can investigate the meaning of Hydra. It's a beast from the sea with many heads and many horns.
Wow. But the wedding ring eclipse. Now, let's talk about this. Okay? Wow. The virgin birth. We have a woman in the heavens giving birth to a child. This is Virgo, okay? So this is representative of the Virgin Mary, the virgin birth. Okay? So what happened with Jesus and Mary and Joseph? Joseph was married to Mary during her pregnancy, but he did not know her until after the baby was born, right? And so if we have a birth in the heavens, and then we have the sign of the dragon, well, if it goes according to the wedding of Joseph and Mary, it happened after the birth of the baby. The wedding may have happened before the birth, but the consummation of the wedding did not happen until after Jesus was born. Jesus was born, and then he was circumcised, and then there was a 33-day period of purification, according to Leviticus chapter 12. Leviticus chapter 12 gives us the purification rites. It was even said of Jesus in the Gospels that, according to the law, Jesus was presented 40 days after his birth, and he was circumcised on the 8th day, according to the law. Okay? So here we have, after the birth event,
The 3-hour eclipse.
the wedding ring on the hand of Virgo. The wedding ring eclipse,
Wow.
October 14th. Okay? Thank you so much to those who saw this. I went and did a search in YouTube to see if anybody else had been talking about this. And I only saw one video by Stand for
Eclipse.
Christ.
Wow.
I have not seen this video,
Wow.
but here it is. The eclipse occurs on Virgo's left hand, the hand holding the fruit of her labors.
Wow.
This is the first new moon after.
Wow.
Yeah, and so she was expecting.
After the rapture.
She was expecting the rapture to happen with the birth process on the Feast of Trumpets also. And so, but this is the wedding ring. And so this is one video I saw. I don't know if anybody else has done anything on this.
I haven't seen any other ones.
But if we go into my video here, let's look at a couple of the comments. Here's my video from yesterday, The Great Mayan Eclipse and Bible Prophecy. And as we talked about this, okay, this came up, and then this is what I'm showing yesterday in my video. And then there were comments that came from my video. One comment says the eclipse will be over Corpus Christi at 12 o'clock noon Central Standard Time.
Wow. Corpus Christi.
Corpus Christi at exactly
Blood of
noon.
Christ.
The sun will go dark at noon. over Corpus Christi. Wow, that's very, very amazing. Another comment I heard, I think someone said that this eclipse over de Janeiro, over the Christ statue of Rio de Janeiro.
Wow.
So there's definitely more to see with this. We need to continue investigating this. This is a comment here. Am I the only one seeing a wedding ring on her finger? The solar eclipse makes a perfect wedding ring on Virgo's hand. Even looks like it's on the correct finger.
Wow.
The bride will be home in time for the wedding. Well, this could be the day. This could be the very day of the wedding. It could be the day of the consummation of the wedding. Okay. It's one other thing I wanted to say. Oh yeah, with the I had to cut out some of the things from my video yesterday. And it seemed like it wasn't complete because I had made comments about the movie Apocalypto that I was going to share some clips. And then when I went to share the clips, my video got blocked for copyright issues. And so I had to redo the video. And I wanted to get the video out, and I didn't have time to change my voice, or some of the comments might seem weird. I shared 3 scenes from the movie. I shared there's a girl that gives a prophecy about the coming destruction of the Mayans, the end of the Mayan civilization based on the total eclipse that was happening. Then there was the scene of the eclipse and how everything shifted at the eclipse with the Mayan civilization. And then I showed the boats arriving, the Spanish boats arriving, which marked the end of the Mayan civilization as they were conquered by the Spanish. So you can find those clips if you look up Apocalypto. If you want to look up Apocalypto clips, you can find all of that. But
It's almost over. One more minute.
so here we are. The Great Mayan Eclipse and Bible Prophecy, October 14th, 2023. Is this the day of the wedding? Is this the day of the consummation? Okay. The whole story of the virgin birth, the consummation did not happen until after the birth.
Wow.
You understand? This is a biblical precedent with the birth of with the child born out of the virgin. Okay, this is Virgo, child born out of the virgin. The consummation did not happen until after the birth. So this could be absolute perfection. This could be the day of the consummation. This could be the day of the wedding. This could be a sign of the wedding that's going to happen a few days later. I don't know. This is a sign, and could be the sign, and it's right on the finger of Virgo. Now this is perfection. I pray you are blessed. This is Steve Fletcher with a trumpet.
Wow. 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 On a delay. Oh no. All right. 40 days. 40 days. What's 40 days? Not sure. Mitchell, what's 40 days? Oh, gotcha. That's 45 days, though. 1290. And then 45 days later is the 1335. Oh, wow. Okay, that's something else to think about now. If October 14th is that day, we would have to make it 45 days after that, which what would that put it at? I mean, look. October 14th, 7, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Right after Thanksgiving.
17 and 30 is 47. That would make it the 28th of November. If I'm just saying that's if that day was that, and then the 45 days after that. It's still messed up. Come on, stream. Oh, come on. Right. I believe that. Yes, I believe that. Although my health is really bad, I do believe that in the time that I will be protected, and my health will make it through. I got all this other stuff to worry about. This bad air quality. My asthma's been really bad lately. Right. Blood of Christ. Wow. Wow. Powerful stuff, Mitchell. Powerful. Powerful. God bless you. God bless everybody. Yes. Inside, I'm dancing with praise right now. I really am. Wow. Wow. And your birthday's November 28th. Wow.
Another weird coincidence.
Wow.
1 minute to go. I can't remember what's important in this last minute, though.
So in case something does happen and I don't get a chance, happy birthday on November 28th. All right, that's it, guys. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot. It was a lot. But the main things to remember here are, no matter what happens, we need to be strong in the Lord. We need to be saved, and we need to be living right, and we need to be watching and waiting for the Lord's return. We don't know when it's going to be, but He's giving us signs. 62.
All right, so wow. that was it. So thank you for watching. Hopefully you got something out of this. And keep praying and asking for discernment on these things. It's a lot of stuff happening and a lot of stuff that's going to be happening. So we need to be watchful, alert, prepared. Thanks for watching. God bless.